All right, let's give it a one more time for Eugene Kegans. Yeah, that was good.
I think he's got his radio voice on.
He does. Try to do that. I'm gonna let this audience play. Okay, that was good.
The audience could keep it down.
I found out a little more about Mr. Kegans than I knew. I think you guys may have.
Yeah, I think he has enough stories that we could have him on 2 or 3 more times, and he'd still.
Sure. Our apologies for any rustiness this production may have had because we're still working some of it out. Hopefully, everything sounds okay.
Yeah, I mean, you go look at Joe Rogan's podcast. His episode 1 through 10 is a little dicey too. All right.
We at least have cheap sound effects.
That's right.
Was it filmed? Was it at a
that's good.
dining table?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He did it from his basement or something. He did most of it over webcam, so it was not what he had going on.
So Eugene, James asked him to be on a couple days ago, and his first question was, "What is a podcast?"
Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
So that's pretty cool that he's not familiar with the format, and we introduced him to that a little bit.
We're not exactly podcasting by the book.
That's true. We're all learning it together,
Is there a book?
The guest.
Maybe we should get it.
If there's a book,
we should get
that book.
Just YouTube it. That's what I've been doing.
Well, but also it kind of goes with the theme of our show. We were talking about Leonard transforming, his business transforming. I mean, now here he is on kind of the new era of digital media.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
He's forging
another thing to check off.
Pioneering the new landscape,
Absolutely.
The digital.
A week away from football, gentlemen. I don't know if that excites you. It excites me.
No. College football's here today.
Yeah.
Actually.
So I'm sorry, but college football doesn't excite me like I know it should. But I don't know.
It's probably because you don't play fantasy college football.
That's true. And the polls, coaches' polls, and this and that.
Oh, that's the fun of it. The college traditions and all that. The NFL doesn't have that.
That one makes me want to eat a lead aspirin at the end of it.
I'm going to be really quiet during this segment.
Well, okay, that segment's done then.
I'll probably watch the game, though. I know.
I like fantasy, man. I like fantasy football.
Well, football is back, and with that comes cooler weather. I think we can all agree.
That's why I don't like it.
Oh, see, you're the
summer
it's
guy.
Bad memories. I don't like the fall. I don't like the feel of it. I don't like going back to school.
I'm a February baby, so
it's just bad memories.
I'm ready for the cold.
Yeah, I texted Jason today and said, with football comes everything I like. Cooler weather, hoodies. It's like whiskey weather, hunting.
I don't have to mow.
Yeah.
I don't have to mow my lawn anymore.
I know, or pay to have it mowed like I do because I'm not a man, sort of.
Not have to sweat through 2 shirts.
Oh. Yeah, no more afternoon showers,
that's okay.
morning
not
showers.
as much. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the summer.
I'm kind of over it, man.
So
Jason's a lot of summer.
Jason's an A&M fan, right?
I am. I didn't want to get into that with Eugene here. He's a diehard Longhorn. So
yeah, I noticed you kind of shrivel up there when he walked in the burnt orange shirt, the burnt orange hat.
I doubt we would have a lot to talk about.
He actually had daggers for you. They were coming out of his eyeballs straight for you. He knew it. He could smell it.
It set a bad precedent to fight the most respected man in our community on the first.
I don't think that's the way we want to start this out.
Episode 1 and only.
1 and only.
Yeah, we're being sued.
And Mr. Kegans never wants to come back. Great. Thanks, Jason.
I think he had fun. He's probably going to start a rival podcast next week and
I'm
put us out of business.
Now,
It'll split our church up.
Yeah.
We go to the same church. Man.
I can't imagine that, but he'll definitely be back on. That was
great.
Good talk.
He's great. That's a lot of fun.
I think he really enjoyed it and got opened up and warmed up to it, and it's all kind of alien to all of us right now.
Sure. I'm actually looking forward to having his son-in-law on too, Mark. He also goes to our church, and he does a lot. He works there at the pharmacy, but he does a lot around, with the chamber and a lot of the business-oriented stuff here in town. So he'll be a good guest to have just for knowledge base,
Sure.
So.
He's affiliated with the Chamber of Commerce, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
President?
Yeah,
maybe,
probably.
Sure. A title.
Yeah, he's got a title, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess
so that is the model of what we're trying to do.
That is the model. Overall idea: get some fun people in here, pick their brains, see what brought them here.
Leonard stories, surrounding area stories that need to be told.
Yeah,
I shared a link with you, James. Did you happen to read it?
I haven't read it yet. I was on a call when you texted that.
And the title to it, although I don't have my phone on me right now, the title to it was sideshow-something-or-other.com. And this is something we might set up for a future interview. A gentleman that I know from Celeste is a relative of what was known as the Shields Giants. of East Texas, Greenville, Hunt County area. Anyway, he is a large man himself, not large but tall, and apparently a descendant of these gentlemen who were well over 7.5 feet tall.
My goodness, that's aggressive.
7'8", 7'6", I think was the shortest. P.T. Barnum, if I'm not mistaken, found them. But this guy is a old-timer farmer, good guy, and he is probably found every day at Quick Check and Celeste from 6 o'clock in the morning till 8.
Yeah, drinking coffee.
But he would be a good interview that we might have on at some point.
Absolutely, and two, we got the Facebook page too. So some of the people that are following us, I think, would be even willing to open ourselves up to ideas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
If you're following on Facebook and you think of someone around the area that needs to have their story told,
yeah, we'd love to hear it. You got an idea for the show? We'd love to hear it. If you got a
feedback, if you want my mic turned down, you can comment that.
Yeah, meet that Hartley guy.
Maybe you have an alternate personality and you want that personality to be a character on the show. We might even entertain that.
Who knows?
Maybe
can
we do that.
Anything's possible. You can come on here and not even. We wouldn't talk to you. We'd talk to your.
Oh, okay.
Your character.
Yeah,
man.
Next time, episode 2. Look out for that.
Yep.
But we're just going to spring it on you, though. Nobody's going to know. You know.
That's for Jim in seat 4.
Yeah. We need to get Jim on here.
We might just have a pull from the hat character list that Jim does, and then he's just got to act that character the whole show.
I want to hear Jim do his father.
Yeah. That's pretty much happening on a daily basis now.
He does a good G-man.
You know,
I'd like him to do the voice that he used at the drive-through video he posted today. It was hilarious.
Can we play a little bit?
I
of
spit on my phone from laughing because it was cracking me up.
Oh man,
we can play that if you want to connect on the YouTube or the Bluetooth.
So speaking of Jim, though, have you been seeing some of the artwork he's been doing lately?
I sure have.
Man, I guess they've got a couple of shows coming up.
Yeah, and now the name of it escapes me.
Something lowbrow art show. I'm trying to pull it up, but the service is poor.
Dodgy.
Let's see. Here we go.
Operation Burger Bag Engage.
Burger Bag being the challenge that he's made up at Brahms. And he has subsequently created a fake certificate for.
Yeah, and I think he's the only participant in this challenge.
And only winner.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Anyway, that's just one dumb thing we might add.
Yeah, here's a shout-out to Jim and his artwork, though. It's the Lowbrow Hoedown Texoma Artist Showcase. So, anyway.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of really cool paintings. I saw Hank Sr.
Several versions. I think even a drag version, which is kind of...
in drag?
Like,
I thought one was kind of
Hank
jokery.
Yeah, like with makeup. I couldn't decide if it was really cool or kind of blasphemous, you know.
Yeah.
So I just kept scrolling.
Probably really.
You gotta know your audience, man.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta know your audience.
Yeah,
he does some good work.
He does. Man, there was something else I was going to say. This is the bad thing about podcasting with unorganized people.
Yeah,
we should have notes.
Totally unorganized.
I brought a notepad.
Yeah,
we came really organized with all kinds of quick hit, and fast notes and such.
Yeah, I sat down the other day
I've run through mine
to jot down some notes, and I just drew some pictures of stick men fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Straight back to high school. Reverted back to.
I always write notes and then never look at them or go by them. But this time I kind of did, and I hate to have to make note that I'm taking.
Could you type it next time?
I need to.
Yeah. That's hand scratch.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. Okay.
I was like, who spells out Coca-Cola?
To think we were gonna
Pepsi.
We were gonna attempt to get Eugene to read his own questions.
Yeah.
That would have ended badly.
I saw the arm extend, and I was like, oh no, we got to do this.
He didn't have long enough arms for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matthew's writing tiny and scratchy.
Sloppy. I was hoping to be the one that read them all.
You lefties.
Oh, sorry. We took that from you.
That's why I wrote it bad, because I didn't think anybody would.
We can get him back in here. We can do that over.
We can probably go out and whistle right now.
Let's go.
Walk over from the pharmacy.
We'll get him back in here.
Okay.
Rewind that.
Yeah.
Edit that.
Mark that.
All right, I think we're good, man.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
All right,
episode 2. We've
1.
got somebody coming up for episode 2. Got to stay tuned to
Not
hear it.
sure yet.
Should
we announce that?
In the meantime, give us suggestions. We've got a list of people that we thought of, and any suggestions that we get will be more likely to put those people on.
Yeah. Also, too, if you haven't yet, please go like the Facebook page at the 12 o'clock siren.
Yeah.
Parting thoughts, Matthew.
I thought this went really well for the first one. We can do better, obviously, and certainly will. We'll critique this and improve.
Streamline a little.
Yep, streamline it, clean it up. Try not to bore you, and try to give you something fun to listen to.
Yeah, for as unorganized as we were, I think we have such interesting guests around this place. So the Eugene Keganses of the world, they can take the reins and run with it.
Yeah, we want to talk to them first.
Sure, absolutely.
Have them talk.
I think my parting thoughts are this went really well, had a really good time, and taxation is theft.
Yeah, that's true.
Always.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.